Okay guys, so here we are back on this International. Finally getting back to it. Finally got the parts, do the brake job on the back here. Just been so dang on busy. I ain't had time to really get to it, and plus ain't had time to get over and get the parts. So finally got the brake shoes in, and the new drums. Put new brake shoes, new drums on there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done. I'm gonna get my hydraulic jack out. Get that done, but you can see there, like I said, they're plumb gone. Should have been changed a long time ago. So we're gonna take it and get everything set up here, and I'll get these tires off here, and we'll get at it. Okay, so I got got the studs and everything off there. I had to wind up heating every single one of them up to get them to break free. They had so much rust on there. I didn't smack the drum one time. I got the tires and everything laying down right here. I got a jack standing over there holding it up just in case something happened. I'm gonna go ahead and get the drum off here and see what it looks like down behind there. Definitely wasn't nothing left, that's for sure. can see they've been hot quite a few times. I'm gonna grab a wire brush and clean that up. Well, I'm gonna get the brakes out of the box. Go ahead and get them all set up so we can get them set on there. I just kind of like get everything put together. Get all these pieces here on there. Everything sit out there. Got these two little pieces here. They always go in these ones right up here, closest to the on the small. You got a big notch and a little bitty small notch. They always go up there to where the small notch is. Sometimes these things will knock right in there, sometimes they don't. Today's probably one of them times where they're not going to go right in there. That one in there nice and easy. See, the other one do the same exact thing. Yep, there we go. Get these little pieces here, they just snap right down inside here. Not really snap, they just lay in there and you just take that little clip. Goes in there, it kind of holds it in there. This in here, same way. Just lay down in that notch. Goes in there just like that, you can see. Like I said, lays in them little clips, kind of holds them in there where they go, and then that big spring, it kind of goes right into there. So I'm gonna get this set up and try to get them slapped on there real quick. Okay, so I got the shoes on there. Don't forget to put these on there, because I have gotten a hurry in the past, and I have done so. But like I said, they just kind of go here just like this right here. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it, but the way that I found the easiest way to do this, and I'm not saying this is the best way to do it, this is just the way that I do it, and it works good for me. As I get that screwdriver just like that right there, I put this in here and I just pry it down, and it goes right in there just like that. It's always worked good for me. That's kind of the way I always do it. This here's got some paint stuck up in that one. Like I said, just kind of catch it right on the end there. About like that right there. As long as you got somewhere to put that screwdriver. Get my glasses from falling off. As long as you got somewhere to put that screwdriver at, pry it down on it. As soon as it gets in there, just pop the vise to itself. And that's always worked good, best for me. So, I know a lot of times they give you these here brand new to change, but if they're not wore out, I usually don't change them. I can usually get a couple times before I have to change them. But these here's not really wore, so I usually don't change them. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it. That's just kind of the way I do it, and I've never really had any problems with it. If they're slopping and flopping around, then yeah, I'll change them because I know they're wore up. These are still good and tight, and they don't have no wear in here on the side here, so I know I'm in good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the drum on there now. So got the drum on there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this fire the compressor back up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get all the studs on there, get the wheels and tires set on there, and then I'll let this side down, and I'm gonna go over and repeat on the other side. Okay, so I got all the tires back on this side here. Like I said, it's still in there, it's still free rolling. Once I get all the brake shoes on there on both sides, I'll adjust it then. As you can see, it's still pretty. It's far, you know, it's all the way backed all the way off, so you can get the drums on there and do everything you need to do. So now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get this other side off, get them changed as well. Okay, so got the other side here off. Like I said, as you can see, these are they're not as bad, and they're not down to the legal limit there, but the bottom sure is the top here. So, like I said, I'm gonna get these all cleaned up and go ahead and get the new shoes on there and the drums. Okay, so we got this side here on. Make it find one that ain't so hot. Like I said, you put the tire on first. Now you put the drum on there, and then you put this tire on there, and then you screw these right here. You screw these here on there just like this. Once you get all of them there tight, then what you do is, and they're still hot, you get all these here tight all the way around, then you'll put the other tire on there, and then you'll put these lug nut pieces on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these here tightened back up. I gotta fire the truck back up, and I'll show you how to adjust the brakes on there, and then we'll get everything picked up and we'll take this thing for a test. So what I like to do is down here on this valve stem, I like to make it where you put it in that one, and on this valve stem here, I like to make it where you just pull in this one. So I try to get them hose lined up with them hose right there lined up, and then all you gotta do is, like I said, just put these. Once you get them on there, like I said, just put these on here just like this right here, and get them all tightened down. backed up, then go ahead and get the brakes adjusted. How's it going, guys? I got to adjust the brakes on this truck here anyways, but the other day when I put the brakes on the back of the International, it got late on me and I didn't get a chance to finish that video showing everybody how to adjust the brakes. But the front brakes in this truck here are basically set up exactly the same way as that other truck is. So I backed them off. And what you got to do is right here on this. See if I can get you right here. There's this little lock thing right here, and when you go to turn it to tighten it up, it only go one way, because if you try to go the wrong way, it just locks itself. But you can see here, as I turn this will move back and forth, and you can hear it. You probably can't hear it on the phone, but you'll hear it clicking. And that's how you know that you're going in the right way to get them adjusted. What I do is I get them all the way tightened up. This is a 5/16. It's a 5/16 wrench is what this is. But I get them where they get tight. Adjust them down where they get all the way tight to how they need to be. Well, I get them down about like that right there. I'll get my wrench to where I know. Some people tighten them down differently, but I go somewhere around about a quarter turn, give or take a little bit. But if you try to go, see, with that locker, you cannot back that off until you pop this off. You pop this here off, and then you can back it off. And now right there, tighten it back up to where it needs to be at. So I got a bunch of work to do on this truck here. Probably gonna cut the bed off of it. And then once we get the bed cut off of it, probably gonna put a 5th wheel plate on it. But this is just an old Asplin spray rig is what this is. It's got all the stuff down there for the railroad and things. But I'll make another video on, like I said, getting all this stuff here. This truck here, I got the compressor, all the bolts backed off in the compressor. When we bought it at the auction, we bought it sight unseen, but it did start up and run. So when we got to the auction, I got to looking at it, and the only thing holding the compressor up there was the bracket on the very back. So I had to put bolts on it before we could even drive it out of there. But we got it all the way back home, drove it 2.5 hours back. So, but that's another video. Like I said, this here is just showing you how to adjust the brakes from where I did on the International. This is a Ford that's International, same exact concept. But on the back of the truck, you got to take and you have to make sure that you build your air pressure up first, and then once you build your air pressure up, chalk both sides of the tires, and then release the brakes. And once you release the brakes, that takes the pressure off there, and then you can adjust them, because there's no way to adjust them with the pressure applied. So if you want to see more videos like this, like I said, just keep liking and subscribing. I got tons of stuff to work on. Like I said, sorry I didn't get an exact video for an ending on the International. Like I said, it got late and they really needed the truck, so the next day, and I just didn't get a chance to get it done. So I got home today late, and I was like, I want to finish that video up, so I wanted to show y'all how to do this. So thanks again, guys.